And you can clearly see that is a square sun rising in Maine. It's got 4 corners. It's perfectly, there's literally like an X that goes straight through it. It's perfectly aligned. 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see the area of Maine where this is located. This is Oxford County in Maine. Regional Airport, 1204. 1204. I really hope it's the sun. I don't know what type of time they're using. 704. 11:15. Okay, that is today. Now, I will say that the camera that is being used, you can see the rim of it, but that does not account for why that sun is square rising. The observatories in Hawaii also pick up the square sun as it's going down to set at times in Hawaii. We've seen plenty of images of the square sun. And there are other things up there in the sky with this square sun. Let me flip it around. Some nice, you see these things right here on the bottom. Right here it is. They're actually ripples. It's like, you know, when you have like a ribbon and it curves like that. These are up there in the sky. Literally up there in the sky. And that's why they look like that at sometimes. You go, this is a square sun that is rising in Maine. This is right before it happens. You can see the area right now. That's just a common clear visual day right here. But to have a square sun, that's, it is kind of common now. Right there, square sun. Good morning, Blackjack Gator, honey. Good morning to you. That's right. We got it. Good morning, Dragonfly, honey. See, look at that. It's 81B. This is today. Now, oftentimes, you know, a person looks up in the sky and they'll see one great big beam, and sometimes you'll see that. I haven't looked at the, hello, Susan B. Honey, you can see it. And these colors right here, if they were not up there around that sun, these colors would not show up. They would not at all. But there's something in the sky around the sun. And look, you can see the ripples. It's literally like big ribbony things. Big ribbony like ripples or something going on. But we got the square sun. If you're just tuning in, hello. I'm just sitting right here in front of the fire. I got my cup. Fill my cup, Lord. Take my cup, fill it up, Lord. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever and ever and ever. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the most powerful force on the face of the earth. The most powerful force that there is. We're looking at the Maine. If you live in Oxford County Regional, now you're not going to be able to see this with your regular eyes. You're not. Because it's probably blinding to even look at it. Oh, I know what I was going to do since I have this tool right here. Let's see it. Okay, we can see it like that. Let's go back because I wanted to invert it. I thought, oh, I need to go to where I can invert it, but I don't. We'll go through the night, you all. Let's go through the night so you can see what this looks like that. Because there's lots of blue lights. It's from the plane up there. The plane emits a blue light because that plane up there that's flying, even though it looks like a circle, it's got a blue light coming from it the same way that when we take this off my head because I'm not listening to nothing. Let me try to get this off of me, you all. Because, you know, when you take a picture of the sun with your cell phone, there is the blue light that you can see, the little blue dot, because, well, we know why there is one. And just like the airplanes, lights in the sky. I'm getting myself all tangled up in this thing right here. I'm trying to untangle myself. Gina, you need to untangle yourself because you're all wound up over nothing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So this has a blue light that comes from it. Sorry if you see the rafters. I probably could stand up. Let me just stand up, you all. I got to undo my one thing, undo that thing. Do you know what thing you talking about? It got up here in the rafters. I think this is the one place right here that I can set my little laptop on Rosie's little tree. Yeah, on my little tree, of Rosie's little tree. So we can see it. Good morning. That's right. We're trying to get the square sun. It's not too good, but look at the blue light that comes from a plane. There's planes that coming up through here, and they got a blue light. So any small thing. So we're waiting for the sun to rise. The sun's coming up in the morning. Every tear will be gone from their eyes. This old place going to give way to glory, and like an eagle. I'll take to the sky. Okay, we're getting ready for the sun. I got a great big plane is already doing its thing going across the sky right now. Hello, Justice. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, everyone. That didn't last long. These are in, so it's 6:37. Let's see when the one thing disappears. It's okay. So they don't stay in the sky long at all. They don't. They do their thing. You can see the square sun. This is what I wanted to do to see if we can see. Yeah, perfect. Did we say perfect? Yes, we said perfect. Why did we say perfect? Because that's what it is. It's a square sun. Rising in the morning. It's a square sun. That should be the thumbnail, square sun. I'm gonna do a screenshot of this square sun at the FAA. I got it. I'm gonna save it. Oh, this is perfect. Now see, I'm inverted now. That's the inverted on the cell phone. Let me flip it. Let's watch this sun rising up. It is different, Tammy, honey. This is how we can do it. All hands in the air. We got all hands on deck. This is the FAA. This is at 6:55 this morning in Maine. If you're in Maine, Oxford County Regional Airport, 801B. You can see right here, UTC, FAA, weather cam showing a square sun. They would tell you that it's all camera optics. You see it's this 24-hour loop down here. We got the number 1155. We like 1155. Still square, you all. It is still square, and we are at 7:04 in the morning in Maine at the Oxford County Regional Airport. And we still got the squareness of the sun. It's so square. It's trying to break out of its squareness. The higher it gets up in the sky. Let's think about this. Okay, let's think. Okay, if it's setting this sun, so when it's low, it's at the base of the dome. The light starts off at the base of the dome, but as it rises in the air, it gets more curvature, and the light turns round as it gets higher up in the air. So we get the roundness out of this square sun. And it's 7:13 in the morning at the airport. You can see it's really, I want it to make a heart shape. It's not going to make a heart shape. Look at that. Why would it point down like that? Because you can look at it in the regular mode, and it looks like that. Let's, we're at 7:22 in the morning at the Oxford County Regional Airport. Up, we got some more squareness of the sun right here. From its, their corners never disappear. They don't. So we're going up at the regional airport at 7:31. You got a hoodwink. Big Stank, honey, what you talking about being hoodwinked? We would never be hoodwinked here on the earth. Yes, we would. It's okay. We get hoodwinked all the time. Let's flip it. We got a big square sun. Not all cameras are going to show it. I'm going to see. It's at 7:31. You're still doing it. You still got it, more or less. Look how it's got a perfect circle trying to come through now because it's so bright. We're at the FAA. Oh, so we got some stuff coming around the sun now. She'll be coming around the corner when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. Why is that showing up underneath there? Okay, these are the objects that are in the sky too. And we're at the Oxford County Regional Airport, and we can see that it is 7:58 in the morning. Let's go back and see how it look. Yeah, it's 4 corners. The 4 corners of the earth. We're living in a Minecraft. We could be. Minecraft, maybe. What's going through it? Okay, we're trying to see it. Let's see if we do this. Okay, it's going to soon be out of view because it's going to be too high up and they're not going to pick it up. Up's gone. This is in the morning time. Let's go down here to another visual. If you're just tuning in, I went to the airport. We are in the southeast sky of the Oxford County Regional Airport in Maine is where we're at. On the FAA website, on my laptop, you got it on my laptop, there's where the FAA Oxford County Regional Airport sets. So if it's in the southeast, the sun is rising in the southeast, we shall click to the Bethel Regional Airport. It should have no, it just has a east. It's got a southeast. We want to see the camera loop. No, I don't want it like that. Okay. It's not going to show directly the sun. No, it's not. It's not going to point directly at the sun. These aren't. So that's kind of wild. You're not going to get to see the sun. No, we got to find an airport that's going to have a southeast. We know that Oxford has a southeast because they tell you they got a southeast facing camera. We need another thing with the southeast facing camera. Bingo, we got one right here at Biddeford Municipal Airport. Biddeford, you can see it right here. You're just tuning in. We're at the FAA doing some researching on this beautiful morning, whatever day of the week it is. We can do it. We are doing it. We've come over here. We're gonna hit the southeast camera loop. We're gonna come right here. This is what it looks like on a normal day. We've come right here. We're getting ready to go down to the river. We're going down to the airport. You just tuned in. Gina, now your beams of your house are reflecting on the thing. That's okay. Get over it. You can get over. Look, it's got a nice shiny bright coming straight down. Some blue light. Let's see what it might look like. Okay, it's what it looks like. We're going down because the sun's getting ready to rise in the morning at Biddeford Municipal Airport. We're waiting for the sun to come up. It's going to be a bright, sunshiny day. There it comes. Y'all, we're going to watch it. Let's catch it in the, we're going to catch it in the inverted mode. We're going inverted. Right now we go invert. We're going to flip it. Okay, we're going to get the square sun rising at 6:50. Come on now, you got to play right. 6:50, play right with us. 6:50 a.m. in the morning at Biddeford Municipal Airport in Maine. We're in the state of Maine. Okay, here we go. Let's make it a tad big, just a tad bit so you can see the four corners. Boom. It's okay. We got some right here. We got it. Hello. Y'all give this video a thumbs up. We've got some more. We got the diamond shapes showing up in the sky. There very well could be diamond-like things up there too. We're going to watch it as it rises in the sky to see if it's going to change its shape some. It looks like it's got something behind it. It does. If you look at it in the normal mode, is what it looks like right here. Let's see the invert. Okay, it has almost the same shape. It's got four corners to it. You got orb-like being things up there. Let's see this right here. These are up there in the sky, or they wouldn't be reflected. They're interdimensional, more or less. Let's see if we can get it. It's not too square right there. It's mighty bright. It's extremely bright. And you've got some artifacts in the sky. So right now, what on earth? What is that coming from it? No, see, now something's weird because it's got an extra light source coming straight out of it. We know that these are the four corners right there. Those are the four corners of the sun, but now it's got some type of light. Yeah, it's got some type of light coming straight out of it, and it's not normal. Oh, let's flip it. We want to get here. This is not normal. You shouldn't see it. There's something back there. Let's see if we can see what's back there. Let's see right now what's all around it. Okay, we can't see it that well. See it? There's something back there. That's the... No, it's space. It's, okay, we're not going to get too good of an image at all. But we're going to go back to this mode right here. There's a light that is coming from this square sun. You can see it right here. Something behind it is happening. Let's catch it. You can see it. There's something dark behind the sun. See that dark object? It's literally something solid and dark behind that sun right there. It's round. It's a solid round object behind the sun at this, where are we at? Bitta something municipal airport. There's a dark object. We've got an extra light source that is there. You see it in the inverted mode. You can see the outline. It's a white outline. It looks like there might be some more things on the side, but this is not normal right there. That is really interesting to see an extra beam of light coming and a dark, is that the black sun? Someone told me that we are going to see like the black sun. You know what I mean? The black sun. It's perfect. It's so perfect. It's at 11:15 at 8:11 timestamp at the Biddeford Municipal Airport in the Maine. It's the life flight of Maine, and they're showing something in the sky. It's still there. It's still there in the sky. Wait a minute. It looks as if it has now, there's another black thing right here. It looks kind of curved. Now, we've seen these massive objects. You know, you've seen them at the sun. You see these great big round like ships. And they go to the sun and they got like a tether, like an umbilical cord, and you can see them getting the plasma or something from the sun. They're fueling up or something, and they just say they stay attached to it. You know what I'm talking about. They're round. I've seen them for years, and you've seen them for years if you looked at it. This is what this thing is massive. That thing is massive. There's one right there, and I think there's one behind it. Extremely massive. We're looking at 820. It's there. It's still there. It's going to go out of view. No, you can see something red behind the sun now. Look at it. You can see something massive behind the sun. It's not just, there's all kinds of things behind this sun. But that extra light, why would that extra light be right there? We're looking at it. It is tethered to the sun going up because you got an extra beam of light going to it. We're at 9:05 in the morning here. Seeing it's gone. It's gone. It looks like it untethered itself. Let's see if it untethered itself. Okay, it untethered itself. Let's watch it go up. I think it really did untether itself or went out of the view, but it still should be showing. Can we even see an inkling of it? Yes, the different color squares under the sun, squares and diamonds and stuff. There's all kinds of things up there. Okay, now that light is still there. You can still see it right there. But back here, there is a curvature. Let me hold this still. Back here behind this beam of light, there is a massive curvature right there. Oh, that's a massive round object too. Or a square. Oh, well, I wouldn't want that to be a massive. There's two. Look at behind the sun. We got to find another southeast facing camera. Wow. No, those aren't normal. These do not look like they're flat at all. These are not flat right here. These look like they actually have some depth to them, like 3D all around. You can see that there is one up there too. Let me do this invert. These are solid objects up there. They're different than, say, these ones. These are like some kind of ships. Look at that. Maybe there's one layered. It kind of looks like a stingray thing, but they're up here. That beam of light looks like it's probably gone by now. What is that? On the inside. Okay, it's got it right there. We're at the 9 o'clock thing. That's it. That's all they had on there. This is southeast, you all. There is a light. Look, and you can see it right there. You can see whatever's in the sky. There's something setting there in the sky. You can see how massive it is over here. And these are also gathered around it. You all, we're going to have some bright, sunshiny day, miss ya, honey. We got it. But this is that thing right there. Oh, it's made its connection. Let's think about this. So what if, how come this is like that? Let's think about this. This is like that. You can see part of it going up through there. The stuff in the sky is blocking it. If we would look over here and think, well, this is a point, there's something coming out from over there too. But see, that's not true because this right here, as the sun rises, this rotates. But this thing right here is literally solid going straight through that. It's keeping in conjunction with these right here. It's keeping pace. These things right here are artificial like. This thing is keeping pace, and I'm not sure about the thing beneath it. We had to watch to see if that moves any. Oh, yeah, that one underneath it is not stable, but this one is stable. You can see it right there. There is another source of light, and there is a massive black ship. Massive planet-like thing. It could be the black sun. It's literally like right here. And it's behind this light. It's behind this square sun. It's massive. And it's pretty wild. Good morning. That's the southeast. See, you can see the outline in the inverted mode. It's there. You think that's our original sun? Our original sun died. The sun, okay, so if the original sun died, now think about it, and they put an artificial sun up in the sky, which we all have heard it before, the black hole sun, yeah. The original sun died, and therefore they had to put this up in the sky to hide it. But this is going somewhere, and there's something right there too. So this is in Maine at the Biddeford Municipal Airport. How we doing on time? I don't want to make it too long at all. I don't. And we've got something massive also behind the sun. And we've got, is this object, this rainbow-like object. As the sun rises, let's see how it happens, which we've looked at stuff like this before. That thing is in the sky. That thing right there is not moving. Watch the sun. The sun moves. That is a solid fixed object. Gina, that's because it's on the camera, and that's why it moved. Okay, fine. That's me in there, y'all. I'm reflecting on this little light tree. Light it. It's got it. We got a square sun rising right here in the Maine. You can see it. It's square right there. Let me undo it. Let me flip it around, you all. It's all I'm going to share. It is all I'm going to share. So I'm at the FAA. We're looking at the timestamps right now. The local 911 tutorials. Submit your feedback right there. The Biddeford Municipal Airport, and it was right by the Oxford Airport where we have the square sun rising in the sky. We started off with the square sun. You have to go to the southeast facing cameras in order to find it, is what you have to do. We'll go back to where we began, go back to it, and you'll be able to see it. We'll catch it as it's rising. Okay, there it is. You can see it. The square sun is rising in the sky right there, and it's 6:55 a.m. at Oxford County Regional Airport camera. You see it? Let's do it. They're in the inverted mode, which is the haunting mode. If you do a if you do a YouTube live stream, the filter's on the bottom. You got to go to the haunting mode, and you can see the square sun. You can see what it looks like without it. You can see as it gets higher up in the sky, and it's not picking up the other light that the other one picked up. It's not, but it's there. And there are objects behind it. These massive objects are up there in the sky. We got a rainbow arch, and it's disappeared. It's like being filtered out. Wait. What did we see? You got other small beams of light coming out of the sun too. So that's it. You all, we're gonna go back. Gonna go back to the square sun that's rising, and if it's going up and we have a dome over us, it's at the horizon right now, just like at the observatories in Hawaii. It's at horizon level, right there on the horizon. And as it goes up and gets higher up in the sky, and it starts to curve, maybe you're seeing the light bend. I'm not a light expert. Not a light expert at all. But there was something behind the sun and this airport. It's in this region right here. You can see it. I'm going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, you all. It's super, super bright outside. I'll just give you a peek at my outside. I will, just like look it out. Look it out, Gina, honey. I wonder what it would look like here if we were to rise it. It really is. It's super bright. You can't look at the sun. You don't want to look at the sun. You all don't. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. Love you.